So, good morning, everyone. So, I have chosen the topic ethical issues facing by cybersecurity professionals. So, here is the introduction for that. So, in information technology, ethics are like considered standards of conduct within the field. So, laws and regulations have existed in this field that highlights standard of professional conduct. So, however, these standards have evolved over time as the industry also changes dramatically. Computer technology has advanced significantly in the last decade, and these advancements have generated a big share of ethical concerns. Current and emerging issues in IT and cyberspace make it essential to understand computer ethics related to security. So, IT professionals must address questions related to the type of information that can be revealed to others, what information should remain confidential, what information can be kept in public database, and what type of security concerns occur when they are part of a computer system. So, beside IT professionals must come up with ways to handle data privacy on computer systems, and how these ways can be introduced to ensure that only authorized persons have access. So, the purpose of this paper is to explore some of the ethical concerns facing cybersecurity professionals within cyberspace. So, and this paper will also move on to discuss laws that are applicable to cybersecurity professionals, how they are developed, and their effectiveness. On this slide, I'm going to talk about the background. So, ethical concerns have been generated in cyberspace for many years, long before the invention of the internet in 1980s. So, computers were used to store critical personal and company data. Concerns regarding how to access such data and who can access it was a serious ethical issue. So, with the increased use of with the increase sorry during the during the digital era, these concerns exploded exponentially as the use of computers expanded. With the increased use of the internet to carry out most crucial human activities like trade, issues like cyberbullying, and then identifying theft, fraud, and trafficking have been added to the list of ethical issues in IT. So, according to Agnihotri and Bhattacharya, 43% of customers have stopped buying products and services from brands find unethical. Several companies have faced several cybersecurity related scandals, and these scandals have significantly damaged their market and brand image. For example, Equifax had to pay up to like $700 million as part of a global settlement following its data breach. This scandal followed an incident where hackers stole data from more than 148 million consumers. Google was fined by EU a total $9.3 billion for antitrust issues. So, since the impact of an ethical scandal can be detrimental to a company's financial resources and brand image, it is important to understand the ethical issues that cybersecurity faces to ensure that they perform optimally and maintain its brand image. Therefore, this report will be an important resource for cybersecurity professionals to optimally do their job. So here I'm going to talk about the ethical issues facing cybersecurity professionals. So the greatest ethical issue that cybersecurity professionals face is privacy concerns. Threats to privacy are conceptualized as a negative consequence of privacy violation. Several cybersecurity activities that threaten privacy, like identity theft. This cybercrime describes an incident when an unknown and unauthorized person assumes the identity of another person by using his or her personal information to carry out illegal acts like stalking and fraudulent activity. Cybercriminals are constantly seeking ingenious ways to maneuver the security of online accounts hosting critical data. These hackers' efforts mean that they can still access sensitive data from anyone, including those disconnected from digital platforms, not only online users. For instance, people who with robust data protection features like encryption can still get their privacy breached through a law firm or medical provider. Situations like this put significant pressure on cybersecurity professionals since they are trusted with managing the security of critical data. The risk of privacy harm generated by poor and unethical cybersecurity practices is accelerated by the continuously growing chaotic global data ecosystem. This event makes it hard for computer users to personally curate, delete, modify, and control the storage or sharing of private information. Another significant ethical issue facing cybersecurity specialists is harm to property. Cybercriminals' activities like extortion can threat property, but the most threatening online act to property is cyber intrusions that aim to conduct fraud and steal valuable intellectual property information. The intentions of these cybercriminals may vary greatly, as some may seek profits, others may be politically motivated as part of corporate espionage, and others may seek to demonstrate their own destructive hacker power. Apart from harms to property, cybersecurity specialists, a significant ethical issue is access right. Due to the growing popularity of the internet, the issue of accessing right increasingly become critical and controversial. Past and recent computer break-ins in some of the biggest companies have made access an area that warrants ethical discussion. Cybersecurity specialists who use their privileged rights to steal data from their client system, distort data, or conduct any other cybercrime demonstrate unethical practice. So, in conclusion, cybersecurity professionals continue to face several ethical issues in their line of duty. Threats to privacy, harm to property, access rights, high cost, and transparency are some of the ethical challenges within their practice. The ethical conduct of these professionals may be guided by several laws and regulations, both locally and internationally. Thank you. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you all.